Now see, we have been given a box contains 10 red marbles, 20 blue marbles and 30 green marbles. We want to take out 5 marbles. We want to take out 5 marbles. What is the probability that all are blue marbles? All the marbles are blue marbles. So what I could do for taking out only blue marbles? Think any good option, opinion from your side? See, from the 20 blue marbles, I want to take out all the blue marbles. From the 20 blue marbles, I want to take out all the blue marbles. So it will be probability of blue marble is equals to 20C5 because we need to take out 5 blue marbles. On total, how many total marbles are there? 30 plus 30, 60. 60C5. See now, again try to think, we need to take out blue marbles. We need to take out blue marbles and blue marbles are 20. So out of 20 marbles, I want to take out 5 marbles. Whereas from total 60 marbles, I want to take out 5 marbles. So favorable case on total case is set as the probability. So it was the first part of this question. There is another part also. Now it is saying us that at least one marble should be green. At least one marble should be green. So we are thinking, see, probability of no green marble. This is the first step. I am going towards the answer. I am thinking the condition for no green marble. I don't want to take out any green marble. So how many green marbles are there? 30. 30C5 because we need to take out 5 marbles. 30C5 on total 60C5. Sorry, my mistake. No green marble. Okay, by chance is right. There are 30 green marbles and I don't want to take green marble. I don't want to take green marble. So without green color, there are 10 red and 20 blue. 10 red plus 20 blue. So 30C5 on 60C5. This is no green marble I'm taking. I'm not taking out any green marble. I'm not taking out any green marble. So that is 30C5 on 60C5. Now, what is my required condition? That is, I want at least one green marble. No green marble. If I remove this condition, then the left out will be at least one green marble. One minus probability of no green marble. So 1 minus 30C5 on 60C5. This will be giving us the result. This will be giving us the result of at least one green marble. This is giving us the condition at least one green marble. So I suppose you all will be able to think on this situation. So let us think. 4 cards are drawn. 4 cards are drawn from a well-shuffled deck of 52 playing cards. And the required thing is we want 3 diamonds. We want 3 diamonds and 1 spade. Spade symbol is this. So we want 3 diamonds and 1 spade. So how many diamonds are there? How many diamonds are there? There are 13 diamonds. From them, I want to take out 3. Required probability. I want to take out 3 diamonds from the 13 diamonds. We know it very well. There are 13 diamonds in the deck of 52 playing cards. And we want to take out 1 spade card. How many spade cards are there? Again, spade cards are 13. So it will be 13 C1. We have to take out 3 diamonds and 1 spade. So altogether, these are the favorable condition. These two are the favorable condition. Now, total condition means we need to go for 52 cards. Out of 52 cards, we need to take out 4 cards. Out of 52 cards, we need to take 4 cards. Try to think again. We want to take out 3 diamonds. Out of 13 diamonds, we need to take out 3 diamonds. And out of 13 spades, I want to take out only and only 1 spade. Out of 13 spades, I want to take out only 1 spade. So 13C1, 13C3 divided by total condition. Totally, we need to take out 4 cards. That 4 cards must be taken from the 52 cards. Again, you need to keep in mind this is without replacement. If with replacement, they will be saying you in the question. See now, it is given us that a die with the 6 faces, 2 faces are with number 1, 3 faces are with number 2, and 1 face is with number 3. We want to take out the condition. First condition is that we want 2. So probability of 2. Probability of obtaining 2. It is the favorable condition. So how many 2s are there? There are 3 2s. And total numbers are 6. So the probability will be 1 by probability of this particular condition will be 1 by 2. Second case, now it is asked us that what is the probability of getting 1 or 3? Probability of getting 1 or 3. So probability 1 or 3. Probability 1 or 3. So how many ones are there? How many ones are there? 2 ones are there. And the next condition is said what or means addition, or means addition. 1 or 3. 3 is one case. On total cases are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 3 by 6 or 1 by 2 is the probability of getting 1 or 3. The third case, not 3. We don't want 3. So third case is probability of not 3. We don't want 3 in this case. Not 3. We are not in need of 3. So when we don't want 3, it means we want any other number other than 3. So other than 3 or 1 minus probability of 3 also. 1 minus probability of 3. So 1 minus condition for 3 is 1 by 3. Sorry, 1 by 6. One case is 3 and total cases are 6. So it is giving me result as 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is the probability of getting not 3. 5 by 6 is the probability of not getting 6. See, now question number 7 is probability of happening of the event A is 0.54. Probability of happening of B is 0.69. Probability of A intersection B is 0.35. We need to calculate probability of A union B. We know the formula for this. The formula for this is probability of A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. This question is really very easy, only it is based on the formula. If we are knowing the formula, we will be able to do this question. So it will be PA 0.54 plus PB 0.69 minus 0.35. So it will be 0.88 is the probability of getting A union B. Probability of getting A union B. Next case is A naught intersection B naught. Now again we need to go to the set theory, and in set theory this was as per the De Morgan's law, and De Morgan's law says us that it is equals to probability of A union B to whole naught. That could be said as 1 minus probability of A union B. That is 1 minus probability of A union B is 0.88. That gives me the result as 0.12 is the probability of not A intersection not B. So hope you are able to understand this condition also. Now next, A intersection B naught, probability of A intersection B naught can be written as, this can be said as probability of A minus B, and formula for this is probability of event A minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. What is the probability of A? It is given as 0.54 minus A intersection B 0.35. So it will be giving me result as 0.19 is the probability of getting A intersection B naught. Same ways A naught intersection B can be calculated. This will be probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of B is 0.69 minus A intersection B is 0.35. So this is giving me result 4 and 3. 0.34 is the probability of getting not A intersection B. So likewise we could do such type of questions, and this question can come for 1 mark if only one part is asked, can come for 2 marks, it might come for 3 marks, and if they want to give you in the exam for 5 marks, just what extra we need to do with the question, extra will be only this much, that we need to add one more part. So likewise this question is eligible for any weightage, so must practice this kind of question, it will be good for the exam. See once again, what is the probability of getting the right number to open the lock of the suitcase? There are 10 numbers, any of the 4 numbers without repetition we need to have. So first place any of the 10 numbers can come, then any of the 9 numbers can come, then any of the 8 numbers can because one is used, so left of the numbers will be coming. So it is coming 1 upon 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, and the result is coming 1 upon 5040.